This is the Gambia, one of the smallest countries in West Africa, and the country which I actually live in. And it's all about the ex-president of the Gambia. You see, he ruled the country like a king for over 22 years, and Jammeh lived like a king. That's all because of one thing, because people are afraid of him. And the reason is, Jammeh is not an ordinary person. He is different from others. But before we are jumping into that story, please make sure to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. In July 22, 1994, a 29-year-old Yahya Jammeh and his friend overthrew Dawda Jawara, who was the president of the Gambia at that time. The world barely noticed, but for Gambian, everything changed. Some say at first we thought he was a savior, he promised accountability, justice, development, but we were young and it's all a lie. At first, Jammeh said, "All I want is to change the country, to make it a better country." He said he will change the country to a peaceful and wealthy country. When he overthrew Jawara, he used to wear the military uniform, but everything changed. He started to wear the white kaftan and a golden Quran always by his side. Jammeh had found a marks that suit him. He invested in grandiose infrastructure like school, hospital, mosques, and others. By the early 2000s, Yahya Jammeh rule had turned NESTA. His national intelligence agency became a secret police force. The witch hunt began. The international community watched with increasing needs, but for over 2 decades, Yahya Jammeh held his grip until one night in December 2016. Against all odds, Jammeh lost the election. Adama Barrow, a political newcomer, won the heart of a nation that had had enough.
Supporters of President Adama Barrow danced in the streets of Gambia's capital on Thursday night, cheering for the man they say changed their lives.
I was just earning a little less than $50, but now I'm earning more than $150 or $200 per month.
Gambians head to the polls on Saturday, and the party atmosphere in Banjul was for Barrow's final election rally. It's also the first time in 27 years that former President Yahya Jammeh will not be on the ballot.
But the dictator refused to let go. For weeks, the Gambia teetered on the edge of civil war. The world watched and waited. On January 21, 2017, Yahya Jammeh flew the Gambia.
The United States banned former Gambian President Yahya Jammeh from entering the country on Monday on charges of corruption during his 22 years of dictatorship. His wife, Zainab Yahya Jammeh, and his children are also placed on the U.S. blacklist of foreign leaders involved in large-scale corruption or serious human rights violations, according to a State Department statement. The statement added that the United States stood with the government of the Gambia and was supportive of the transition to greater transparency, accountability, and democratic governance. Jammeh ruled the Gambia, a small English-speaking West African country, for 22 years until his defeat at the polls in 2016 by Adama Barrow. He left power after the West African bloc ECOWAS threatened a military intervention in January 2017.
But exile didn't mean suffering. He found a new kingdom in Equatorial Guinea. In the capital of Equatorial Guinea, Jammeh lived in opulence protected by President Teodoro Obiang, Africa's longest ruling dictator. He enjoyed beachfront villas, private jets, and flew of luxury car. Despite allegations of crime against humanity, Yahya Jammeh remained free. No court has held him accountable, not yet. Back home, the Gambia is healing. Truth Commission have revealed torture, execution, and stolen fortune, yet the shadow of Yahya Jammeh lingers. The new generation is writing a different story, one of hope, resilience, and justice. Yahya Jammeh's fall was not the end of the story. It was the beginning of a reckoning. He ruled through faith, fear, and fantasy. But truth endures, and someday, even in exile, justice may knock on his door. In 2021, the Gambia Truth Commission recommended prosecution of Yahya Jammeh for human rights violation. To date, he remains in exile in Equatorial Guinea. This is the end, but I have one question to ask. If it was you to choose between these two governors, who could you choose? Write in the comment section and make sure to subscribe and like the video.